Storm Track weather with Chief Meteorologist Cameron Hoffman.
Well, it has been a relatively quiet evening outside of that tornado warning we had for parts of Greene and Rock County earlier on. That is about to change, however, as our next main event is on the horizon, getting ever closer to parts of Crawford and Vernon counties right now, just right along the western side of the state. You can see showers and storms firing up. In fact, the National Weather Service just expanding a tornado warning for the areas just west of Vernon and Crawford counties right now. The majority of us right now quiet and dry. We're still tracking some showers and storms from Richland Center through the areas west of Sauk City, north of Portage and Princeton. Here in Madison, we are quiet now, but this is all headed in our direction. The unfortunate thing about this tornado warning just east of Decorah, west of Lansing, just near that Mississippi Valley at this point, is that this storm in particular has stayed together and has remained organized for the last little while here. So no real signs of the storm weakening. And so if it continues on its current trajectory, we could see a warning for Crawford County, Vernon County, and further off to the east if it even continues on from there, possibly even Richland County moving forward. So watching that closely now. Here in Madison, it is quiet. We haven't seen any rainfall here in the city other than a few light sprinkles earlier on today. 70 degrees your current temperature. Winds have been breezy throughout the day, and that's all because of that system that's essentially generating all the showers and storms to the west of us. Same core of low pressure, warm front lifting northward across the region over the night tonight into early tomorrow morning, not only unleashing the potential for showers and storms, but that flooding threat that will come later as well. So let's jump to that future track, go hour by hour between now and the end of that potential severe weather threat. So we go forward from 10 o'clock where we find ourselves right now to around 11. You can see that main storm, our latest model data really interpreting a lot of that storm system just off to the west of us right now, pushing southeastward, even though that latest radar sweep shows it more of on an eastward trajectory. So we could see some back building down to the areas west of Prairie du Chien, just over the Mississippi River there. Continuing on from there, more of that back building pushing off to the south. Heavier rainfall settling in from Montella, the Baraboo, out towards Mineral Point, Lone Rock, and Platteville by about midnight. Now, it's at midnight that our severe weather threats, according to the National Weather Service, the tornado watch, severe thunderstorm watch, will conclude. It's after that point any real significant threat of severe weather begins to come to an end. But look at all of the rain still lingering across our area. That being said, the Storm Prediction Center has maintained its 2 on the threat index. That slight risk of severe weather, that's 2 out of 5 on that threat index between now and about midnight. We could see some stronger storms up until about 1 o'clock. After that point, the strong stuff begins to come to an end, and we start talking more of a steady, heavy rainfall, and that leads to that flooding concern. So damaging winds, hail, your greatest threat, though again we're watching that tornado warning just to the west of us, but the rain will even continue on into tomorrow morning as well. 60 degrees at 6 a.m., 62 at 8. Scattered showers lingering up until about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, giving way to eventually drier conditions. You can see the rainfall here. This is about 2:30 in the morning. The majority of those storms looking quite pedestrian. We could see some resurgence of some stronger shower and thunderstorm activity overnight tonight, closer to around 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. Fast forwarding to 10. Things are looking awfully dry, but not before many of us see nearly an inch or even more than an inch of rainfall, leading to that flooding concern. We do have that flood watch in effect for the majority of the area through around 7 o'clock in the morning. We reach a high temperature of just 71 degrees on Tuesday afternoon, marking our coolest afternoon in more than a month. 77 on Wednesday. So we see the last of that rainfall exit late tomorrow morning, lingering with drier weather throughout our Tuesday afternoon, our Wednesday, and pretty much the rest of that extended forecast. 77 Wednesday, Thursday, 79, 78 Friday, Saturday, Sunday. More sunshine and an absolutely gorgeous weekend ahead.
So we're staying up late to track these storms.
Yes, we are. Both Alexis and myself in the Weather Center this evening, keeping an eye, making sure hopefully those storms continue to weaken.
Okay, thanks, Cam.
Thanks, Cam.